Inniu Tomajig Bratnu na Aidiachtaí Sealbhacha, that is the possessive adjectives. Now, Aidiachtaí Sealbhacha are words such as my, your, his, her, our, your plural, and their. Now, there are certain rules associated with these words in Irish, and today we will be looking at the particular words that you use and also the rules associated with each of those words. So, dus branoids na focal éagsúla na haidiachtaí sealbhacha éagsúla. We'll first look at the different possessive adjectives. Agus an sin béimid branu na rilacha avanan lo, at the rules associated with them then. So the first one is my, which as Gaeilge is mo. And sin, yours, the. His, hers, ours, or. Yours, were, that's your plural. And theirs, So now, if we look at the rules associated, and first of all, branoimids are an vocal mo, my. Cuireann sé h, no sévu, chunsan, agus ní chuireann sé aon rud ghuttaí. So on the consonants, an example would be mo chota, C-H-O-T-A. And you notice that you have added your sévu, or your h. For the vowels, you don't actually add anything to the vowel. However, the mo and the vowel, the word that follows mo, they come together. So, marhampla, my auntie, manchin, apostrophe A-I-N-T-I fada N. So you notice that the two words come together and you add an apostrophe. And similarly with the. The adds a H or a shevu, so marhampla, the. Chota, C-H-O-T-A, and again you notice that you added your shevu. And for the vowels, you don't actually add anything, but the two words come together. So again, just as in the case with mo, your auntie becomes dancing, D apostrophe A-I-N-T-I fada N. So again, you didn't add anything, however the two words come together and you have an apostrophe. When it comes to his, the word is and again, just as in the case with mo and the, you add a h or a shevu, so his coat, chota, C-H-O-T-A, and again, you notice that you added your shevu. And with the vowel, you don't add anything and the words don't come together, so you simply have his auntie, Anchin, A-I-N-T-I fada N, and you notice that you haven't added any shevu and the two words remain separate. Now for hers, the word is also so we have to be careful not to mix his and hers together, and the rule here is that we don't add anything to consonants. So her coat is kota, C-O fada T-A, and in this case we haven't added any shevu, we've simply left it as it is, and that's important to remember because for his coat it will be chota, C-H-O fada T-A, but for her coat it's kota. However, when we come to vowels, we do add something. We add a H on vowels. So her auntie becomes hanchin, H-A-I-N-T-I fada N. And the thing to take notice there is that we have added our H before aunting. So basically, it's almost the opposite of what we do for his. So we must remember that with his, we add a H to consonants, chota, C-H-O-T-A, and we add nothing to vowels, anchin. However, for hers, we add nothing to consonants, kota, and we add a H to vowels, hanchin. Now for ours, your plural, and theirs, vor, and the same rule applies to all three, and the rule is simply vor, and for theirs plus on consonants and plus in hyphen on vowels. So, mar hampla, their codes would be a Gaeilge, GC, O for the T, AI fada. Their anti will be a nanchin, in hyphen AIN TI fada in. So again, the rule there for consonants for ver, and a is plus uru, Gaeilge mar hampla GC, and the rule for vowels is plus in hyphen a nanchin, in hyphen. So all that remains now is to look at the urs, because as we said, ver, and a, those three add urs to consonants. Now, an uru is a letter that goes before a certain consonant. There are 7 urs in Irish, seacht uru. The first one we have is im, rev before, b. So here you have a word beginning with B. If it takes an uru, the uru is im. G, rev C, N, rev D, BH, rev F, N, rev G, B, rev P, and D, rev T. So we have 7 words, 7 urls in Irish. Im goes before B, G before C, N before D, BH before F, N before G, B before P, and D before T. If you have a word beginning with a consonant other than B, C, D, F, G, P, and T, well then you simply leave it as it is, even if the rule states that it takes an uru. So that's the possessive adjectives, and that also incorporates a little lesson on the uru.